Hey guys, Jason here from Fitness Science. I'm just going to show you a really simple exercise. It's a single leg resistance band press, or a single leg press with a resistance band. It's a great exercise if you're trying to progress back to standing functional leg strength exercises and you're not quite there yet, or if you want to isolate certain parts of your knee extensor complex, so certain quads. Vastus medialis, the VMO complex, is one that's commonly needing rehab or re-strengthening after surgery, or if you've got arthritis or whatever. But all you need for this is a resistance band. I've got this 42-inch loop, it's a fairly light one, and a slider. So they're called sliders in the fitness industry. They might be called sliders in the moving industry as well. But you can use them to slide on a surface. I've got a blanket laid out here today. You could use a towel. If you're working on a carpet, that'll work just fine. But if you're on a stickier surface, you're going to want to lay out a towel or a blanket to work on. For this particular exercise, you're going to be sitting with your back against a wall. The non-working leg, you're just going to have that bent up so that your pelvis remains neutral. And you're going to plant, once you loop the band around just a little bit lower than the middle of your foot, closer towards your heel, you're going to plant your heel on the slider. Then you're going to get a nice grip on the band, and from here you're just basically going to press out with the working leg to full extension, squeeze the quad at the end and come back slowly with control. If you want to activate the VMO, the vastus medialis, you can turn your toe out a little bit on that press, and you'll really notice that working VMO at the end of the range of motion. And the cool thing about using a resistance band is it works with your strength curve. So back here where you're a little weaker, there's less resistance because the band is not as stretched. And then out here where you're stronger, there's more resistance because the band is more stretched. So that's it for the exercise. Really simple. You obviously do one leg, then you want to do the same thing on the other leg. As far as number of reps per set, you're probably looking at building up from anywhere from 8 to 10 up to 15 reps. Once you're really confident with the resistance that you're using at that level, you can increase the resistance either by doubling up the band or going to a heavier band. And I do 3 sets with any given session on this. And so you can do one side, then the other, and work back and forth. You wouldn't need a lot of rest in between because the rest from the one side will provide recovery for the other side. That's it. The single leg resistance band press, and I hope it works for you. Take care.